In the silence of an ancient night, above a city sleeping in anticipation, a star flared. Not just a point of light, not just a celestial body, but a sign, symbol, a bridge between eternity and time. We call it the Star of Bethlehem. It appears in the Gospel of Matthew, guiding the Magi from the east, becoming a landmark, a guiding thread, a light that points to the birth of the Messiah. Before we continue, if this topic is close to you, spiritual, cosmic, philosophical, subscribe to the Voice of Christ channel. Like it if you're interested in exploring the boundaries between faith and science. And write in the comments, what does the Star of Bethlehem mean to you? And now, to the mystery itself. What was it? An astronomical phenomenon? A rare planetary alignment? A comet? Or a miracle beyond physics? Today we will try to get closer to this mystery, not to explain, but to hear, to see, to touch. And behold, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over the place where the child was. So says the Gospel. The Magi, wise men, astrologers, perhaps priests, they read not books but the sky, and in the sky they see a sign, a star that moves, that leads, that points. It's not just light, it's intention, it's will. In the biblical context, a star is not an object, but a messenger, like an angel, like a voice, like a call. Scientists have tried to explain the Star of Bethlehem. Their versions are an attempt to hear an ancient text through the prism of a telescope. One of the most popular hypotheses is a planetary conjunction, or parade. In 7 BC, Jupiter and Saturn converged in the constellation Pisces. This event was rare and striking, especially for observers familiar with astrology. In ancient Babylon, the constellation Pisces was associated with Israel. Jupiter is a symbol of royal power. Saturn is a sign of old age, wisdom, and time. Their conjunction could be interpreted as the birth of a great king in the land of Israel. Another theory is a supernova. This is the explosion of a dying star, a flash capable of eclipsing the entire sky. Chinese chronicles mention similar phenomena in those years. The supernova could be visible even during the day, and its appearance could be perceived as a celestial sign. There is also a hypothesis about a comet. A tailed wanderer crossing the sky was often perceived as a harbinger of change. Halley's Comet passed close to Earth in 12 BC, but this was too early. However, other, lesser-known comets could have appeared at the right moment. Perhaps it was a comet like Atlas, the very one that recently passed over Earth and became the subject of one of our videos. Its brightness, shape, and movement all resemble the description of a star that passed before them. But none of these explanations explains everything. None of them provides the full picture, because the star in the text is not simply light. It is action. It is intelligence. It is will. Some researchers suggest viewing the Star of Bethlehem as an astrological symbol, not a physical phenomenon. In the ancient world, stars were not just dots in the sky. They were signs, codes, messages. The Magi, as astrologers, could interpret celestial events as indications of earthly changes. In this context, a star is not something seen, but something understood. Others go further and speak of a metaphysics of light. Light as a manifestation of the divine. Light as the language of God. Light as that which connects heaven and earth. In this sense, the Star of Bethlehem is not an object, but a gesture. It is a touch. It is an invitation. What is a sign? It is not a thing. It is meaning. The Star of Bethlehem is not simply a celestial body. It is an invitation. It is a call. It is the point where the cosmos becomes personal. The Magi do not go toward light. They go toward meaning, toward an answer, toward a baby lying in a manger. But in him lies the beginning of a new era. The cosmos is order, but faith is trust in that which is beyond order. When we look at the stars, we see distance. When we read scripture, we see proximity. The Star of Bethlehem is a point of intersection, where physics meets metaphysics, where light becomes word, where the sky speaks. Or perhaps the Star of Bethlehem is not what is in the sky, but what is in the heart. Perhaps each of us is a Magi. Each of us is a seeker. Everyone follows the light, and the star is what guides us through darkness, through the desert, through doubt, to the place where meaning is born, where love is born, where God is born. Myth, astronomy, miracle. 3 languages, 3 attempts to describe the same thing. The Star of Bethlehem is not just an object, it is an event, it is a gesture, it is the touch of eternity on the earth. And everyone who looks at it sees something different. A scientist sees a formula, a believer sees a sign, a poet sees light. And you, what do you see?